Here we are at day 2 of Magnetic World on location in Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada.
Yes,
and to
sir.
my left, we got the man himself, KAYO. What's happening, bro?
I'm blessed, bro. I'm blessed. It's been a minute.
It has been a minute. Now, for anybody who doesn't know the lore, I interviewed this man when I was 11 years old. My second in-person interview ever here in Halifax. So this is a full circle moment right
Full
here.
circle, bro. Full circle, and it makes me feel mad old, but I'm proud of you.
Hey, man, no. Now, here's the one thing we have in common is that we've been doing this for, 15, 20 plus years.
Yeah.
Talk to me about having that consistency, because I feel like for any field, it can be transferred just having that drive.
Yeah. Well, you know what, bro? I think it's all about living in your purpose. I don't want to sound like a hippie out here, but it's really about just kind of living in your purpose. And once you're doing that, it doesn't feel like 10, 15 years. It feels like you get up every day and you do what you were put here to do. And that's just kind of what it is. And it's been a journey when I'm sure you can relate that it leads you in many different paths, but the journey is still that, the journey.
Exactly.
I saw this thing actually just today that living in your purpose isn't necessarily a destination, but it's rather being faithful to the assignment of that season that you're in within that moment.
100%.
Right? So I feel like all of us here are really just doing that. And we may have a conversation like this 1, 2, 3 years from now and be in completely different spaces, but it's this journey that led us there.
Here and now and just going with it, right?
Absolutely, man. And I'm grateful. I'm blessed. There are many people who started this with me that are no longer doing this, have deviated from their path, and to be able to still be doing this at the level that I'm doing this at a consistent place where it resonates with my people. That's all I could ask for, man. I'm blessed. I'm grateful.
Definitely, man. And one thing about you, you love to put on for where you're from. Putting on for the East Coast, putting on for Saint Lucia.
Absolutely.
I mean, talk to us about that hometown pride. That's good.
Man like Fargo, man like Fargo, he knows the vibe. You got to put on for your people. You had to put on for where you're from because we are a representation of that.
The man of the year, that's what I've heard.
Little secret, about to win it 2 years in a row.
I don't know.
Let's go.
I don't know.
Got the
But
prediction.
he put it out there. He did put it out there.
Put it out there. I love it. But it's all about just showing love to your roots.
Absolutely, man. And again, no man is an island. I've always kind of been one who believes in community and collaboration, and we are representation of our community, of our community.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of what it is, man. I got to put on for my people. They're the ones that put me here in this position.
100%. Now, what do you think that this festival is going to do for the East Coast music scene? I've been trying to ask artists because the energy is palpable, and I feel like this is going to give such a big push forward for the scene.
From an industry standpoint, here's what Magnetic World and festivals like Magnetic World are going to do for this part of Canada. It's very difficult to route tours around Canada because of just how we're geographically placed, right? And Halifax has always been considered a secondary market, in part because of its population, in part of it because of its geography, but also because there just wasn't a scene, for lack of a better expression. Festivals like these, initiatives like these, coupled with the level that a lot of the talent is at here in Halifax, that community along with that infrastructure is what's going to build this industry into a primary market where artists like the Don Tollivers and the Dead Mouse and all of them are going to have to come here. They're going to have to put Halifax on
unavoidable
their dates because it's unavoidable. That's what's going to happen, man. So shout out to the organizers of Magnetic World. This is an amazing thing. I'm grateful to be a part of it. Straight up.
Straight up is right. Now, how do you feel Magnetic World compares to other events that you've been at that are at this scale?
Shit, you put me on a spot. I just got here and I don't get out that much. But it's amazing. It's beautiful. It's a vibe. And I will say this, it's a great improvement from last year.
Ah, there we go. We're going up all the way. Hey, KAYO, man, it's great to see you again, brother.
Pleasure, bro.
Thank you, man, honestly.
Yes, sir. You already know.